Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Bearcat Brainiac Challenge. I'm your host, Charles Rosner, and joining me today are some professors from Lander University as well as students. Team Awesome Sauce, consisting of our professors, Dr. Robert Stevenson, Professor of Mass Communications, Professor Jennifer Sandsfaken, Assistant Professor of Theater, and Professor Chris Allen, Assistant Professor of English. Here on my right are our students in Team Bacon Strips. Gregory Herzog, a Mass Communications major, Catherine Fussell, an Environmental Science major, and Adam Scott, a History major. All of them are competing today for the glorious prize of pride and knowing that they know things. Kicking right off, we will begin with the rules. Each team will have 10 seconds to answer a question. If they know the answer, then go ahead and ring in. If they don't, they can wait to the 10 seconds and confer amongst their teammates, and then we'll switch off to see who answers the question. We'll go ahead and get started then. Question number 1. Who wrote Waiting for Godot? First performed, Professor Sandsfaken.
Samuel Beckett.
Point Awesome Sauce.
Thank you.
Samuel Bucket is indeed the correct answer. Samuel Beckett, not Samuel Bucket. That's his cousin. Not many people know about him.
I went to school with that guy.
Question number 2. Julius Robert Oppenheimer was called the father of what invention? Adam Scott.
That'd be the atomic bomb.
Correct. Team Bacon Strips. Good job, Adam. I would expect you to know that being a history major. Moving on. How many institutions make up the Ivy League?
8.
Point Awesome Sauce. 8 Ivy League schools, none of which I would ever get accepted to. Moving on. What Florida theme park is larger than 5 of the world's smallest countries put together? Professor Allen.
Disney World.
Correct. Disney World is smaller than 5 small countries. Who knew? Moving on. What is the term used for a giant star or stellar explosion? Professor Sandsfaken. Supernova is correct. Our current score, Team Awesome Sauce 4, Team Bacon Strips 1.
Because we're number 1.
Step it up, students. Come on.
Wait, this isn't golf?
Fine.
No, not golf.
We appreciate it.
We're doing things
Moving
wrong.
on.
I can't think of this.
Question number 6. Blood contains several types of cells. Which ones help it to clot? 10 seconds. Greg.
Think that's hemoglobin.
Incorrect. Team Awesome Sauce. Professors, do you have an answer to the question?
Red.
Incorrect. Platelets. Platelets are what cause blood to clot.
Sorry, biology major.
Our score is Team Awesome
Failed
Sauce.
more than
Professors
indicates.
4.
May have been
Bacon
earlier.
Strips
Why?
1.
I don't like that look.
Moving on. At number 26 in the periodic table, what's the letter symbol for iron? Adam Scott.
Is that FE?
It is Fe.
Good job.
Team Bacon Strips with 2. Awesome Sauce with 4. Moving on. What is the only continent without a desert? 10 seconds. Greg.
Only continent without a desert.
Yes.
Would that be considered
3 seconds. 3.
Japan?
Japan is a country, not a continent.
Oh, but it looks like it's a continent.
Okay, well, the other people.
Team Awesome Sauce?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We're going to go with Antarctica.
Well, that's not the answer I have. Because I think a tundra is technically a frozen desert.
It is, yes.
Europe! Europe is the only
yes,
continent without a desert.
Second guess.
Don't let
We
me
didn't get
answer
any
that.
geography
Just tell me
professors.
something before we start.
Well, then don't bring the buzzer.
Fine, I won't.
Well, also in the realm of geography, but more cultural, which country do tapas originally hail from? Professor Allen. Spain is correct. Team Awesome Sauce now with 5. Team Bacon Strips with 2.
Two. Nice.
Students, now we know why you're not
Teachers.
teachers.
No.
Moving on, in pop culture.
Oh, Lord.
Chumbawamba gets knocked down but gets up again with what 1997 hit single? Professor Sandsfaken.
Club Thumper. Thank you. I know that pop culture.
Technically, no.
No!
No.
Oh, crap.
Can we get a
Students,
repeat
you have an
question?
answer.
Ideas.
Can we get a repeat question? Or repeat it?
I'll repeat it once. Chumbawamba gets knocked down but gets up again in what 1997 hit single?
Did you hear that?
I have no clue.
Don't.
Greg.
Just gave it away. We have a cheating cameraman.
It's typical, don't worry about
Is
it.
it dumping?
What?
Dumping.
No.
P.
The correct answer is tub thumping.
Oh, I heard it.
Thumping.
I got too cocky.
It's
Can you
okay.
say it a little bit louder?
Thumper, thumping.
Jump the-
Because it's progressive. Not, you know. All right. Now these next questions are worth 2 points apiece.
Oh, Lord,
So
what am I?
students, now is your time to shine and pull ahead into the lead. Our current score is Awesome Sauce Professors 5 and Bacon Strips students 2.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Next question. Strangely appropriate for this time of year. Antihistamines are used to treat what condition? 10 seconds.
Allergy. You say it.
Professor Allen.
Go with allergies.
That is correct. 2 points to Team Awesome Sauce. Awesome Sauce now has 7. Bacon Strips has 2.
I knew that one. I knew that one. I didn't fit the butt. That was
Next
sure.
one, falls into the realm of literature.
Oh, I don't know.
In which culture and faith does a golem play a role? Adam Scott.
That'd be the Hebrew.
I'll take it. Judaism.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that works.
Hebrew, Judaism.
Not Lord of the Rings.
It's not Lord of the Rings, no. Not Gollum. Not Gollum. Golem. Moving on.
Not a religion yet.
Speak for yourself.
Which American film company was founded by 4 brothers in 1912? Professor Allen.
Warner Brothers.
That is correct. Warner Brothers. 2 points to Team Awesome Sauce. Our score stands at
4
Awesome
to
Sauce
9.
9, Bacon Strips 4.
Hey,
Students,
that's pretty good.
you can catch up still. Just you got to ring in.
No, I should have picked that.
In the realm of chemistry, bronze is a mix of copper and what other metal?
Nickel, right?
10 seconds.
No clue. I don't do science.
That's science.
Greg.
Copper and nickel.
Incorrect.
Iron.
Professor Sandspace.
Iron.
Also incorrect. Tin. Tin.
Uh,
Copper and tin make bronze.
copper.
Moving on,
And
in
nickel.
film,
Nickel.
who won the 2000 Oscar for Best Actor in American Beauty? Professor Allen.
Kevin Spacey.
That is correct.
Did not know
That
one.
brings Team Awesome Sauce up to 11, and Team Bacon Strip still has 4. You guys can pull ahead.
We need you to throw off.
We're getting instructions from offstage that the professors need to throw off.
I've been doing that all game.
Moving on. Which figure in Greek mythology fell in love with his own image? Professor Sands faking in just before Adam.
Narcissist.
Correct. 2 points go to Team
job.
Awesome
You must have
Sauce. Team Awesome Sauce now has 13 bacon strips.
Hey, we just
4.
don't click the thing fast enough is all.
Sorry, I got excited.
Moving on in history, Adam, which Italian explorer gave his name to America? Dr. Rob.
That would be Amerigo Vespucci.
Correct.
Why didn't you
Amerigo
click it fast enough?
Vespucci. 2 points to Team Awesome Sauce, giving them 15. Team Bacon Strips, you still have 4.
Hey, we're trying to click it fast enough.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Moving on, also in chemistry, which element represents the largest part of the sun? Adam Scott.
Hydrogen?
Correct.
Nice.
2 points to Team Bacon Strips, bringing them up to 6. To Team Awesome Sauce's 15.
this.
You guys are only 9 behind.
Yeah.
Only 9. We can still
do
catch
this.
up. We got
We
this.
can do
You
this.
can do this. There's still plenty of questions left. Now moving on. How many carats are there in pure gold? Whoa. I believe Professor Sandsfaken was in first.
24?
Correct. 2 points to Team Awesome Sauce Professors. That brings them up to 17, and Bacon Strips still has 6.
I thought he was saying 6.
Now you're at 11 points.
Right.
Next question. What was the name of the spacecraft that first took man to the moon? Professor Sandsfaken.
Apollo 11?
Correct. 2 points to Team Awesome Sauce,
We don't click it fast
Sorry, it's a
enough.
gut reaction.
bringing them up to 19.
I know.
Bacon Strips, you have 6.
Hey,
You can still pull this out.
just gotta click the button faster. We got this, guys. Bacon strips. We got this.
Next question. Which chess piece can only be moved diagonally? Adam Scott.
That'd be the bishop.
Correct.
Yeah.
2 points to Team Bacon Strips with a chess
Right?
Fast.
That brings them up to 8. Team Awesome Sauce still with 19. Next question. What do you call a word or phrase that reads the same forwards as backwards? Professor Sandsfaken.
Palindrome.
A palindrome is correct.
Sorry, I sold
That's
you.
okay.
I knew what it was. I didn't know the
That
technical
brings
name
them
for it.
up to
Also, a
21.
song about that.
Bacon Strips. You have 8.
Hey, that's pretty. I think that's pretty
8 more than
good.
most.
8
Yeah.
more than most. You're absolutely correct about that. Moving on in the realm of theater,
Oh,
in which of Shakespeare's tragedy is jealousy described as a green-eyed monster? 10 seconds.
I have no clue. I say just pick one.
Shakespeare.
Just pick, I don't know.
Greg.
Is it Othello?
Correct.
Nice.
Team
Yes.
Bacon Strips gets 2 points, bringing their score up to
Didn't know
10,
that at all.
and you have 21. You guys can still win this,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Yeah.
Wait, it's still mathematically possible.
Still mathematically possible for you to win, yes.
We've consulted the math majors. It's still mathematically possible.
Your probability
Yes.
of catching
You can
up.
still win. Moving on. Informally known as the Upper House, the U.S. Senate is made up of how many elected members? Professor Allen.
100.
Correct. 100 members in the Senate. And Adam did ring in, so he knows that. So
He's been ringing in this entire time. It's just too late.
I couldn't tell you how many members of parliament. So, well done.
5 seconds.
moving on, Awesome Sauce is in the lead with 23 bacon strips with 10.
It's pretty good in my opinion.
Now moving on. Which French term grants people complete discretion? 10 seconds.
Can you rephrase the question?
Adam Scott.
Parlay.
Incorrect.
I'll blame the cameraman.
Professors, do you have an answer?
French term that
That's
divides like
I just
has
said parts the
complete
Caribbean, so,
discretion? That's
3
Spanish.
seconds.
That's not
You sure
Three?
Spanish.
Two?
For the
We're not
pirate
sure.
had
Laissez-faire.
the pirates. French did.
Incorrect. Carte blanche. Carte blanche, meaning white card, I think.
I did not know that.
No, they're not.
Moving on, in world religions,
Oh, Lord.
in which city was the Prophet Muhammad born? 10 seconds.
I should know this one, but oh crap.
Greg. 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Is it?
3, 2, 1.
Herman City.
Your answer.
Herman City.
Incorrect. Professors, do you have an answer?
Mecca.
Correct. Mecca.
They've been working on.
Sadly,
I believe our
sound
cameramen
like
were
this,
making an
not-
elaborate sign gesture to try to assist our students. Moving on, in film, which 1954 film brought worldwide fame for its Japanese director, Akira Kurosawa? Adam Scott, just in.
I'm gonna say Godzilla. Alright, completely wrong on that one.
Completely wrong. Professor Allen.
Go ahead, why not?
Seven Samurai.
Correct. Seven Samurai. Seven Samurai versus Mafia would be a movie that I would want
At
to
the
see.
same time.
That would be a movie that I want to see. We could even throw in Godzilla in the mix. Moving on into history.
Adam.
Which president proclaimed Thanksgiving Day a national holiday? 10 seconds. Professor Allen.
Abraham Lincoln.
Correct. 2 points to Team Awesome Sauce. That's bringing them into 29 to 15. You have mathematically eliminated the other team.
Woo! No, I'm just kidding.
But we're going to go ahead and ask the last 2 questions.
I don't think we've been mathematically eliminated yet.
I think we have been.
At any rate, moving on. These next 2 questions, these are the last 2 questions that I'm going to ask, are 5 points apiece. So these are, I tried to pick the hardest ones. What popular video game shares its name with the first feature film Ron Howard directed? 10 seconds.
I don't play video games that much.
Professor Allen.
Grand Theft Auto.
Correct.
I did not
5
know
points
that
to Team
one.
Awesome Sauce.
I've never even played that.
Professors have taken an
They're
enormous lead, bringing them up to
In spite of attempts to
34 against Team Bacon Strips.
22.
Somehow increased 22. Last question.
We answered questions in the
Somewhat esoteric,
Inside.
but I'm sure somebody will know this. That 70s show was set in what fictional suburban town?
I don't know.
10 seconds.
I know the state, not the town.
I didn't watch it enough.
Topher Graves,
Yeah, it is.
Ashton Kutcher,
I know the state, not the
and one
town.
guy with the sunglasses.
10 episodes.
Okay.
Greg.
Springsville.
No.
Oh.
I can't even think of a
try.
witty retort
Thank
for
you.
that one. Professor, do you have an answer?
We're just gonna take the dignified way out.
Just go
Well, I
ahead.
mean, we're all, born early enough to know the 70s. We weren't really interested in the show.
Fair enough.
Maybe not Jim.
Place. Point and place is the answer. That means Team Awesome Sauce wins with a score of 34 to Team Bacon Strips now whatever they had. As my scorekeeper has decided to give them 30-something. 20 is what you guys had. We'll go with that.
No, just say the truth.
It makes them sound better. So, professors, you have won the pride in knowing more than your students.
Doesn't that usually happen anyway?
So, essentially,
Understandable unfairness.
you've gained nothing. But let's look at it this way. You lost nothing. You gained nothing. Nothing comes from nothing. We're all winners. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Bearcat Brainiac Challenge. I'd like to thank my guests, Dr. Robert Stevenson, Professor Sans Faken, and Professor Allen, Greg Herzog, Catherine Fussell, and Adam Scott for joining me once again. And join us next time where we will pit two more iconic groups from Lander University in a scholarly battle of the mind. Good night, America.